What do you think of first when you think of CHS?
I think of school, think of doing tests and doing homework and stressing out.
I think of the legacy because basically my grandparents to my mom to now me and soon my little brother, they all went to CHS.
Great place.
It's not really how everybody think of it as. Like, they always think of it like a worse school, but it's just little things that happen.
What would you like to see more of in our school?
Positivity. Everybody coming together.
Trying to fix problems and communication. So everyone like working together.
I guess like having like student input because you can't just say, oh, I feel like this is how you should be treated, even though you don't know how they actually feel about it.
Probably keeping the students safe.
I think causes fights and why does CHS have so many?
It's out of school, you can't get to each other outside school. So as soon as they see each other in school, they just want to fight.
So it's like they use school as a meeting place to fight.
So like you can tell when something is going to happen in school, and if you don't take intervention, people let things go wrong and like people being bullied or people being talked about in a really bad way. Of course, it's going to be some type of altercation.
Like people talking bad about their families, and this just makes me really mad. And when people start reporting.
When drama start and then everybody just wants to fight. And me, my family, they love to fight. They love to fight, but me, I'm not a fighter. I'm more of a person that will, even though that you might get on my nerves sometimes and I don't like you, I still act like we're friends because I don't like hurting people. That's not my mother.
What do you think should happen after two kids have a fight?
I feel like there should definitely be a talk with the students if they want to, or with the parents, with someone. And not just take an intervention that time, but try to actually get them help and actually try to figure out what they can do to not use their hands, but use their words.
Why do you think people find fights funny?
They enjoy seeing other people getting hurt.
Why do you think that is?
They're just negative people. They don't really want to help people build up as a person, so they just want to see them down. Because probably the violence in the area that they're growing up around.
Are there any aspects of CHS that make you feel uncomfortable or unsafe?
I feel like sometimes people don't like trust us and they kind of hold us on the same spectrum.
I know personally, like a couple of people I know, and myself included, don't quite feel comfortable talking to counselors. The like few times I've gone, it was always really awkward. I get a lot of people might like pats on the back and stuff, but for some it's uncomfortable. I kind of never went again. It was like I can't connect to them personally, and like yeah.
The bullying, because currently my friend that I'm not her name, he's currently getting bullied by these group of kids, and I've been bullied before, and I don't like bullies. So
Tell me about an experience you had in which someone made you feel safe or welcome, or a place where you felt that you fit.
A counselor, something happened to me, instead of like automatically making me seem as like the bad guy, she actually talked to me about what happened.
Like friends, I got like a friend group. I feel like I'm around them. Like I feel like we're good. It's like not much really gonna happen as long as it really like you gonna be safe as long as you like just play it safe. If you don't go out the way like streets and stuff, you're gonna be good.
What feelings do you experience during a lockdown?
the last few lockdowns, I stayed positive, try to make everybody laugh. While, those last few lockdowns, all my classmates were like crying.
Yeah.
I just try my best to make them laugh. So
yeah.
Quite a few lockdowns, which has been kind of like a little scary.
I try to stay calm for my peers, so that way that they won't get scared, because I try to act tough, because I'm really soft, but I try to act tough to show that I'm brave, but I'm not really brave. I'm very scared of a lot of things, but I try to act brave so people can act brave as well and try to stand up for themselves, because I'd say half of the school is getting bullied. Half of it is 1,400 kids in the school. I'd say 50%, probably more, is getting picked on. Just because it's not that they don't know what to do. It's just that they think if they go to somebody, the person is just gonna be like, yo, stop doing it, and they're just gonna make it worse. Because like I said, I've come from bullying. I've done everything a person that has been getting bullied does, and just tell, and it just makes it worse. So they can't really open up to nobody about it. And next thing you know, they have all this pent up rage, and then all the sadness, and they just sometimes suicide and all these other things, and they just don't know what to do. So I try to act brave for my peers, so they won't start freaking out and crying, making noise, so that way they don't know where our location is.
Through the school, a kid found where I lived, and for like 2 years, even after telling teachers, he was texting me through the school, like through school chats, just about random stuff, and I had explicitly told him to leave me alone. He's like, I know where you live. And like, the teachers didn't do anything. The only way I got him to stop was by getting my parents involved, but I had a bunch of classes with this kid, and there was nothing I could do about it, because the teachers wouldn't listen to me.
Yeah, you could show them more love, and show them that there's hope in the world, and that you can become something. Like, give them more opportunities than just sitting there and just saying, if you keep doing this, you're going to end up in this place, or you're going to end up in that place. But, yeah.
How do you think the new legislation, like how does it feel as a trans student to be in this school and to have to kind of deal with that as a reality?
It's pretty scary. I'm not out to my dad yet. I do dress the part, and like I'm slowly coming out to my dad, but it's pretty scary. I'm afraid like one day I'm gonna get a call home from a teacher who just doesn't know any better, and I'm going to be scared I'm going to be forced out of the closet when I'm not ready. It happened once last year, and I'm nervous it will happen again.
I just want everyone to have a safe space here, even if it's little, because I feel like sometimes the reason why kids struggle and the reason why kids not able to express themselves is because not everyone has a safe space.
It's so true.
Stuff that I've seen, I don't really like it at all. But if they could do something, they could show them love, faith, and hope.
The CHS Nighttime Review and all organizations operating within it are dedicated to the creation and sustainment of a safe and connected community for all students built on understanding, conversation, and openness. It is despicable that any student should feel unsafe or unsupported in school. We strongly encourage CHS to strengthen systems protecting students and intervene in harassment. With new legislation being passed and political tension rising, the Nighttime Review stands firm in its position and goals.